don't enjoy Liverpool playing at home at Anfield against anybody and sitting back and try to play counter-attacking football, because that's what it was. And the fact that Chelsea had more passes, more possession, more shots, he has to thank his lucky stars that they won this game. This wasn't as impressive as I had hoped for. In fact, I wasn't impressed.
Now, that clip has gone viral amongst the Liverpool supporters, and they are not happy. Steve Nicol seems to have turned into a bitter, grumpy wee hobbit. Never has so much positive to say in general. He is one of the bitterest, the most overly critical ex-Liverpool players out there, another who seems to hate the club that made him. Let me know the first time he's happy about anything, Captain Sourpuss. They were the clean ones. I was really surprised watching yesterday, Steve. Like how, considering Chelsea and what they brought to the table and how good they'd been this season, that you were like, yes, we won, but I don't want Liverpool winning that way.
Oh, you've got to start with it.
You've
got to start by saying I said something that I didn't say.
Well, that's what you were saying.
That's what I was implying.
That's what you said in that clip, wasn't it?
Well, I said,
you don't like Liverpool sitting back at home at Anfield, which they did, but it worked. They got the result.
Well, see, there's a problem with that also, right?
Right.
Now, I understand that you can't always be on the front foot and squeezing the life out of teams for 90 minutes and getting after it and the whole thing. But that's how successful Liverpool teams in the past, including the one I was part of, that's how they won championships. From Shankly all the way through to Klopp. That's how they won championships. And all the ones that played counter-attacking didn't win a title. Benitez, Roy Hodgson. They're all counter-attacks, right? Didn't win the league. Now, the second point is, OK, if you're going to play a sit tight, don't give anything away and counter-attack, at least do it well. And if you do it well, then you'll get some praise for doing it well. But they didn't do it well.
Why not?
Well, did you see the goal that Chelsea scored?
That was one goal, and then you also...
that was one goal.
You said Kelleher didn't have to make a save. Didn't you say he didn't have to make a save?
But that's
so therefore, they did well for the rest of it.
No.
Why not?
No, we didn't.
Surely if you stifle a Chelsea attacking lineup that has been so strong this season...
Tell me when you're finished. You won't let me finish.
Go on.
Well, the reason Kelleher had an easy day was because of Chelsea's forwards.
It was Chelsea's fault, not Liverpool.
The reason that you played it... If you play that way, you have to make sure that it doesn't get through, right? And that didn't happen. How many times were Chelsea able to get to the back four? Now, it just so happened that the back four did enough to stifle what Chelsea had, and Chelsea's forwards...
Isn't that the back four's job?
Yeah, but that isn't the point, again. The point is, when you sit back in a shape and you have a line of confrontation, to do it well, and you don't do that. You don't put them under pressure.
Are you not acting a little spoiled?
No.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'm not.
Because Liverpool have not been in contention properly for years now.
What do you mean years? They won the title 3 years ago.
Yeah, but Manchester City were running... Well, they've won... Manchester City for the last 4 times.
Sorry.
OK? So you're like, Liverpool won, but I want it to be better. Hey, take the 3 points, move on. This is a new manager who we didn't expect that much from, considering you were trying to replace Klopp.
Then what do you...
Well, why are you acting like this?
I'm not acting anyway. What do you want us to say? So when your team wins, it's, yay, brilliant, magic, we won, yeah, great. Well, all I did was analyse what happened on the field.
And I appreciate that analysis. I just felt it was very... There wasn't even a little bit of a...
Well, and again, another reason. So you and I sat here Friday or Saturday, and you had 4-3.
I did have 4-3, yes.
You had 4-3,
yeah.
Right? Yeah. And you had 4-3 because you thought Liverpool were going to get after it.
Right.
As did I.
Yeah.
So, again, I was shocked that they didn't get after them.
OK.
I mean, come on. You know, and... Ask Mario. Players were scared to go to Anfield. Any team was scared to go to Anfield because they knew that they were going to get the life.
You're top of the table, Stevie. You're top of the table.
I know we are.
No,
but that doesn't
I
mean...
get what Stevie's saying. I get
Go
what
on,
he's
Mario.
saying.
Don't support
Mario.
Mario.
Dan, you don't get it. No, you don't get it.
I'm just
you know what he's saying.
Just a banter, Mario.
No, because...
Hey, that's not the first time I've heard that, man.
No, because you guys been going back and forth. It's like, like we talking football or tennis. So listen, this is the thing is, what he's saying, normally when you come to Anfield, you walk onto the field and you know this is business that you need. And you normally, you sit back. you defend. This game was being played and Chelsea was making almost like, you know, there were times when we were talking last season that Chelsea looked like they were playing away from home. Now it felt like Liverpool had moments they were playing away from home. Because they were sitting back. Every time they lost the ball, they almost ran back all the way to the middle of the line, and then everybody behind the ball, and then we're going to try to win it back. Anfield is different if you watch it like that, and everybody talked about it, and I included. It was like, wow, I thought Chelsea was going to get a harder time trying to build up, of getting out from the back, because they could have pressed them high, and they didn't choose to do that.
Kieran, welcome to the show.
Get after him, Kieran. Come on.
Good afternoon, Stevie. I'll be honest. I back you a little bit on this one as well. I think no one likes to go to Anfield. It's one of the toughest places to go to in the Prem. Although it's one of my favourite fixtures, it takes a lot out of you. And I don't want to take anything away from Chelsea because they played well. But I think we're talking about a team that's coming off the back of such a bad season. You would have thought that Liverpool would have made an easier job of it. That being said, I do think Chelsea have improved a lot. And I think that players like Lavia, who they've missed tremendously, in the opening stages of the game, the way he was playing out from the back, I almost think it scared Liverpool a little bit, and that's what made them sit back. I thought him and Caicedo in the middle playing out under pressure, I think that took Liverpool by surprise a little bit, and it ended up forcing Liverpool back because they had that much quality to open up the pressure from Liverpool. So I think there was a little bit of both of Chelsea's good play involved and Liverpool sitting back a little bit. But I do think that if they come up against a team that's a little bit more ruthless, then it could be a different story. So over the course of a season, I worry that Liverpool will try to do that more often, and the result, I don't think they're going to win the league like that, as Stevie said. So I think that's what Stevie's concerned about. In this day and age, to get away with playing like that over the course of a season, I just don't think wins you a league. I really don't. But I think you have to give Chelsea credit at the same time for making Liverpool defend.
But then do you give Liverpool credit for stifling that Chelsea?
Listen, I thought I guess I'm in disagreement with all three. I'll be honest. This is who Liverpool have been all season long under Arne Slot. We started this season describing Liverpool under Arne Slot as being pragmatic, but they kept churning out results to the point where they're sitting top of the table. Arne Slot is rewriting all kinds of records, and maybe that perception of Liverpool under Arne Slot has changed as a result. But here's another truth to this. I think this Chelsea tie has been Liverpool's fourth big game, I say in inverted commas, for the season. Manchester United, who are sitting 14th in the Premier League as we speak. Milan and Bologna in the Champions League, who respectively are 4th and 12th in Serie A. In those other three games, Liverpool did not have more than 51 possession in all three games. This is just who Liverpool are under Arne Slot. And we knew there would have to be some departure from Jurgen Klopp because he's not Jurgen Klopp, and we shouldn't expect him to be Jurgen Klopp. And we wanted to see who Liverpool would prove themselves to be. And I think they showed themselves to be that, or this version of themselves earlier in the season. Yes, okay, against Chelsea, they gave up a little bit more possession, they gave up a few more opportunities. But Chelsea are easily, in my opinion, with the greatest respect to Milan, the best team that they've come up against. You take the 2-1 win, you take the 3 points, and while I get the point that Liverpool has never won a title play in this kind of football, at no point this season, including right now, did I think that Liverpool were going to win the title. I still don't have them higher than third. So I just feel that this is a work in progress under Arne Slot, and I'm not sure why the surprise or disappointment about what we saw against Chelsea.
I don't disagree that Chelsea are making strides. They're going forward. They are way better. Probably right now they're in a position since Bowley took over that actually they look like a team. But come on, they're not that good that Liverpool show them way, way too much respect that you go way back and stand on the halfway line. That really, I don't think is correct. And I understand that going from Klopp to Slot, there's going to be an adjustment. But standing on the halfway line is too much of an adjustment for me.